Storm fans, welcome to this edition of Storm Sounds. Today we are joined by head men's and women's tennis coach Joe Morgan. Joe, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Carl.
If you could tell us a little bit about the preview for the men's season. This is their main season as opposed to the women who have their main season in the fall.
Well, the men are undergoing their competitive season. We've got a few independent matches. We had a nice win over Edinburgh, their beginning program. We're in our second year with our program. And the GLIAC conference is quite a challenge, and I'm just hoping the guys can remain competitive throughout the season. I'm not looking for any tremendous wins or victories. I'm looking for effort and make sure they maintain their habits when they're playing as they are practicing, and hopefully we can be somewhat competitive and not have too many easy matches walking over us through the season.
You mentioned that first win over Edinburgh. It happened a couple weeks ago now. Was that like a big confidence booster as far as the men went?
Yeah, I think the guys were looking for a team that they could be, they could dominate a little bit. They've been dominated a lot themselves last year, and the guys that we have on the team need to play tennis all year long. They need to play competition outside of our college season. They got to play some USTA events. They got to get more experience. The teams, the players that we're playing, a lot of these kids are mostly international kids, and their sport is tennis, and they are dominant players, anywhere from a 4-5 level player to a 5-0 level player, which makes them a high Midwest ranked player in the U.S. So our guys need to, pump it up a little bit and get a little more enthusiastic with their tennis outside of our college season.
Can you tell us who are some of the top players you have on the men's side?
Okay, this year we're going number one. We have Kyle Odell. He's from Geneva. He went to state. In his senior year, he played doubles. He played second singles at Geneva. Had an outstanding record as an individual. Got to the second round at state for doubles. He played with his number one player there, Jake McMahon. But Kyle needs some experience, but he has a lot of upside. He's really improved his serve. He's improved his court coverage. And I'm looking for Kyle to maybe at least get 3 or 4 wins this season.
So as far as the women go, this is their secondary season, but you still get a lot of time to work with them and kind of improve their game. What do you look for them in the spring?
This spring, I'm trying to set 6 matches up for the girls to get a little more experience. Our number one player, Jordan Perrigan, has some state experience in high school. I need just to give her a little bit more experience at the number one position. This year's a big year of recruiting for us. If I can get a couple players in that are a little stronger than Jordan, she can move down to 3 or 4. That's where I think she'll be a winning player at the Division II college tennis level. But Emily Rose Gray playing second singles for us, and first doubles they team up together. And then our third singles player, Cassie Rideout, and our fourth singles player will be probably between Sheila Zimmer or Stephanie Colvin.
Go ahead. And then finally, where does this season fit in as far as a building block for the program for the years ahead?
Going into this season, I know that we've gotten a lot more contacts from last year in terms of high school players looking to come to Lake Erie to play tennis. I'm hoping we get a little bit more exposure. We're trying to play some schools like in Toledo this year, Indiana Tech. So I'm hoping some players maybe come by those matches, see an opportunity for them to come to Lake Erie and maybe play some tennis immediately as a freshman. And that exposure, I hopefully will get more contacts and improve our the level of player we're recruiting. at the Division II level here at Lake Erie.
Well, Joe, thanks for joining us, and best of luck this season.
All right, thanks a lot, Kyle.